AlexBonesShow.com. Here is the world famous Alex Bones.
Here we go. Boneshow.com. It's me, Alex.
Just another day on the front line, war still apart.
And it's me, Jimmy.
I am, but you better run. I'm taking back all this way.
And we are here to entertain you. Join the revolution now, Boneshow.com.
Swallowing your sand.
Come with us. Come aboard. Enjoy the ride. Keep your hands and feet inside all times,
I'm a misfit, maybe I'm a
because it's going to get messy. It's going to get messy and fun tonight. Jimmy, what you need to do is give me a video. Kick me off with a video that's going to make me go, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Another dating when you're old story for y'all.
Oh, God, here you go. More old broad dating stories.
Been talking to this guy over the phone. We had a date set up for this weekend to go to dinner. Everything was going good. He mentioned that he hates filters.
Okay, so he hates the filters because he wants to know what you look like. So, no filters.
Because women use them and then, they don't really look like that. And I said,
Right.
oh, well, that's no problem. I don't have any filters on my pictures. We also FaceTime each other. So he's seen that I look just like this. This is the real me. This is what he saw. And so this morning, I sent a quick little video, like a, good morning type hello kind of
Oh, God, already. You haven't even been out on a date yet. And she's sending good morning videos. Oh, great.
thing. And I said, when I started it, since I know how much you love filters, and I had just a filter on it, like a makeup filter on it. He told me he could not talk to me anymore.
He told you he hates filters. What don't you understand? So then you sent him a video with filters.
No, I'm not kidding.
He told you what he likes, what he doesn't like. And you did what he doesn't like. So, bye.
He said I was being deceitful and a liar,
Exactly. Because he told you what he doesn't like.
and that he can't believe I would send him that knowing he hates them. What is wrong with people?
Look, woman, I hate filters. No filters ever. I don't care if we've been married 45 years. No filters. I hate them. So what did you do? You sent him a video with filters.
I think he spoke English when he said that he didn't like the filters and she didn't listen and she did it anyway. What's wrong with women?
She wants to know what's wrong with him. We want to know what's wrong with you. Next. All right, she's got a roommate story, and he told you something out of the blue. What did he tell you?
I sold my soul to the devil. I'm not joking.
Okay. Rents due.
Like, it really just creeped me out. It rubbed me the wrong way. I felt myself get chills. I felt my hands tighten around the pot I was holding. But obviously, what would you say in that situation?
I would say rent is due on the 5th.
And somebody that you've known for a few years tells you this. So I just thought it was a joke. And I was like, well, what'd you
So what'd you get?
get? Eternal youth, love, success. What?
Are you a famous rock star?
He does not smile at all. He's still just staring a hole through me. He was like, no, none of that.
Are you living with Dave Grohl?
Something better, but I can't tell you what it is because it negates the terms of the
Let's see, who else could have sold her? Justin Bieber. That's who you're living with. You're living with Justin Bieber. Swear he sold his soul to
Deal.
the devil.
but it was worth it at the time.
Was it Post Malone?
Okay, Dominic, whatever.
Dominic. Dominic. Dominic from the Fast and Furious.
No, that's his name on the Fast and Furious. That's not his real name.
Oh, what's his real name?
His real name's Vin Diesel.
Oh, so she's not talking about Vin Diesel. She's talking about some guy named Dominic. Well, Vin Diesel had to sell his soul to Satan. How the hell is he famous?
And he's like, yeah, I just thought you should know since we're living together, the devil never just wants one soul.
Yeah, he's going to take your soul too. Tonight when you sleep, he's taking your soul.
And he literally does this creepy smile, it's burned into my memory. I wish I could unremember this. He smiles this weird, creepy, toothy smile.
Devil's going to get you when you sleep. He's coming into your room later tonight. He can get in your soul.
And then he just turns around and goes
That's what he's saying.
in the living room and resumes watching TV.
Who other Dominic is famous, Jimmy?
Actually, there's really no famous Dominic, so I don't know who this guy was that she was living with that got sold his soul to the devil, because I don't know what he got for his soul, but it wasn't fame.
So I like stop what I'm doing and I start texting my friend. I'm like, hey, I want to get out of my house. Like, can you meet me? And she's like, yeah, let's just go to like this
This guy's bringing Satan in the
place on the
house.
street. Like, I'm like, cool. I have this wild thing to tell you. And she had met Dominic, so like she knew that he was like kind of like eclectic, but like I was just like, I need somebody else's opinion on this. So I go to meet her. We stay out for a few hours. It was mostly just because I didn't want to be around him. Like I didn't know what to say after somebody tells you this, you know? And when I came home that night, he
Did he get a fiddle of gold
was asleep in his room. Like everything was fine. So I just
against his soul?
went to bed and just pretended like it was a joke.
The boy says, my name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. I'll take that bet you're going to regret because I'm best as ever been.
Jimmy, I can't believe you know that song.
Yeah, I remember that song when I was a kid. It's a Soul to Soul to the Devil song.
It's called The Devil Went Down to Georgia, but really good, Jimmy. I'm very proud of you.
That's what my friend had convinced me, basically, that he was just playing like a weird joke. So I was like, okay. So I go to sleep. The next day happens.
Yeah, next day, Satan knocks on the door. Hey, I'm here to take your soul.
Nothing weird. He doesn't acknowledge it. I don't acknowledge it. Like everything's seemingly normal. And then the scratching
He gave her a gold nose ring.
started. So about a week later, I was laying in my bed. I have a cat. It was dark. Okay. The cat is in bed with me. And I hear this like scratching, like on the walls. Like,
Yeah, that's your cat scratching. That's what cats do.
if you can hear that. But that's what it sounded like.
That's what cats
Sounded
do.
like there was an animal in the walls. We were renting an older house, so it wasn't that weird.
Probably
Maybe,
a
like,
mouse,
a raccoon
rat.
in the attic, or like
Yeah.
or maybe mice or something. Like I don't know.
It was Satan. Satan was in your walls.
So my cat noticed it too, and he was like staring dead at my closet. So I get up out of bed, I turn on the light, like I go to my closet, and I'm listening, and I hear the scratching again.
Did you look in the closet? Was Ryan Seacrest in there? Was he next to John
I look in
Travolta?
my closet, can't figure it out, but I notice it's coming from like the back corner, like the back wall of the closet, which the other side of that was the living room. So I just like bang on the wall, and the scratching stops.
Yeah, because it's a mouse.
And I go back and I lay down,
Not Satan. Satan doesn't come through your walls.
and it starts again. And so I'm like, what is going on? I wasn't really that freaked out. Again, I thought it was an animal. I get up out of bed, I turn on the lights again, and I go out
Yeah, because lights scare Satan. Yeah. Oh, no, lights. I can't.
living room, and it's dark, but I see a figure crouched down against the living room wall, like by the bottom
It was your roommate.
of the wall. And I realize it's Dominic.
Yeah, told you. Told you it's Dominic.
Crouched down, and he's scratching the wall outside of my closet.
Oh, so Dominic's doing it.
I'm like annoyed at this point. Like I flip on the lights. I'm like, what are you doing? And he like does this weird, creepy smile again.
Yeah.
He's like, I just wanted to prepare you because sometimes he likes to check in. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, this time it was me, but next time it might not be. So just like be prepared. And he goes, okay, good night. And he walks back into his room and closes the door.
That's insane. Oh, and I want to know what he got from Satan. Oh, story stupid. Next.
This is Stuart Bathwater, the blind farmer who can tell the future, and you
He's a blind farmer. No, we plowed everything. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, we plowed everything. It's all done.
Yeah, you can play all kinds of jokes on him.
will not believe what he's predicting for next month. And I'm saying, look, 2025 is like,
He's a blind farmer that's a future seer.
Oh, he's a future seer. Oh, what does he see?
already been hard
He doesn't see anything
enough. We don't need
because he's blind.
this, Stuart. But, you know, Stuart went blind deaf about 2 years ago.
Oh, he's blind and deaf.
He was working on a tractor and hot oil shot up into his eyes. You can see his eyes are quite cloudy. And then he fell down and a twig stuck through his ear, straight through both of them,
No, that's fake.
and ripped out his eardrum. So he can no longer
Oh, come on. I don't believe that.
see or hear. And for whatever reason, following a few weeks when he came out of the coma, he had the ability to tell the future, and he can tell it with acute accuracy. He writes it down on paper. For instance, just last week, he wrote, the fighter among us who cook warm meals will no longer walk among us next week. And I'm sure he was referring to George Foreman, who
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
passed away this week of a fatality death. But anyway, you know, what he's saying about next month, maybe I'll post it, but I don't think we can all handle it. This is Stuart
Oh,
back.
you better tell me what it was, douchebag. You can't leave me like that. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, my God. You didn't tell us. You didn't tell us. Oh, my God. I hate you. I want you to die. Next.
The Anonymous Collective has launched a coordinated operation against Tesla's infrastructure.
Oh no, this is Anonymous, and we can't say anything bad about Anonymous because Anonymous, they're scary, and they are the greatest people ever.
Yeah, this is Anonymous. And Anonymous is very, very scary.
Successfully compromising its specialized server network. Each impacted Tesla server is dedicated to a singular function and have been
I don't even think we should be listening to this, Jimmy.
disrupted, reportedly rendering key systems inoperable.
Yeah, he's talking about hacking the Tesla, and I don't think we should even listen to it. It scares me.
This action comes amid growing opposition to Elon Musk. Critics accuse of fostering fascist ideology and using his platforms to amplify extremist.
See what Anonymous is they're guys with these masks on, but they're really, really good at computers. Like, they took computer classes in college and they're really good, and they can get into your account and they can make you do bad things. And so we think Anonymous is great.
Rhetoric. Anonymous has made its stance clear. This operation is a direct response to his role in enabling authoritarian influence and suppressing dissent.
See, it's really scary.
We are Anonymous. My name is Legion. We do not forget. Expect us.
This scares me.
Yeah, so we went to Five Below and we got one of these speaker things that makes your voice sound like Anonymous so we can scare Jimmy.
Yeah, why would you want to do that?
We're going to get you. We're going to get into your bank account and steal all your money.
You can't get into my bank account and steal my money because I ain't got no money. Ha ha. Joke's on you.
We're going to get into your Netflix account and we're going to steal all your movies.
You can't get into my Netflix account because I don't even know the password.
We're going to get into it, Jimmy, and then we're going to tell your parents that you died.
Hey, I don't like this. I don't like your Anonymous.
Let us into your world, Jimmy.
Okay, and I'm not going to come back to work ever again if you keep doing that. And that scares me, and that sounds like the real Anonymous. And the real Anonymous is really, really scary.
Yeah, see what we can spend $5 on. We can spend $5 on that and freak Jimmy the hell out. Next.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk are dismantling our country piece by piece.
Of course they are, piece by piece. It wasn't worth anything to begin with.
And so many Democrats seem content to just sit back and let them.
Because they don't care.
So I say it's time to drop.
Nobody cares as long as you don't mess with their bank accounts. They don't care. Right, Jimmy?
Why do you keep bringing up bank accounts? You better not do that again. You better not do the Anonymous. Stop that. I told you I'm not going to come back to work if you keep doing that.
The Democrats are horrible, Jimmy. The Democrats are going to come and get you in the middle of the night. The Democrats are going to sneak into your bedroom.
The Democrats better not sneak into my bedroom at night. They scare me more than Anonymous does.
I'm a Democrat. I'm Nancy Pelosi, Jimmy. I'm going to come get you.
Stop it. Nancy Pelosi scares me more than anybody. I think Nancy Pelosi scares me more than Satan.
I'm Nancy Pelosi.
Hold on, I think I got a Nancy Pelosi voice. Hold on. There we go.
Hello, Jimmy. It's Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, it's Nancy Pelosi. Oh, she scares me.
Nancy Pelosi is going to sneak into your bedroom and steal your teeth.
Oh, that scares me. Go back to the video, please.
I'm Cal Abou-Ghazaleh, and I'm running for Congress in Illinois' 9th District. Unfortunately, this
She'll probably win too. She's very, very hot.
party has become one where you have to look to the exceptions for real leadership, as the majority work from an outdated playbook. We need a makeover, which means we need a vision that's bigger than what we've been told is possible. There is absolutely no reason you shouldn't be able to afford housing, groceries, and healthcare with some money left over.
See, this broad could really say anything, and you'd go, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just staring at you. I mean, Yeah, whatever you just said, I'll vote for you.
Families should have free childcare. Social
But she's a Democrat. You can't vote for her. She's scary.
security should be expanded, and our inalienable rights shouldn't be dependent on who's in power. That means standing up to authoritarians, not shrinking away when the fight gets tough. And while current
You're not going to win.
Democratic leadership might be fine cowering to Trump,
You better put your photo on every billboard ever to get elected. Other than that, you're not going to win.
I'm not. I've spent my entire career reporting on the far right and being attacked by them as a result. In fact, just a few months ago, Elon Musk's lawyers deposed me here in Chicago to ask about my mean tweets. Look, I thought common.
Well, why would Elon have to get lawyers to talk about your mean tweets when he could just go, cut her off? I own this thing. She can go onto Facebook, but she can't go on the X because I own it.
Comedy was legal again. This is all to say, I'm not scared of standing up to these people. I know how they think.
Yeah, but you're sitting down in the video.
And I know how to beat them. But my campaign itself is going to be different too, because I don't want to wait a year to help people. We're focused on meeting constituent needs with one simple rule. What if we didn't suck? My campaign and I would rather spend our money on book drives and clothing exchanges and public events than fancy fundraisers for rich donors. I also want my campaign to be as transparent as possible. That's why I'll be posting regular videos about the costs and steps of running for office. We all deserve better. We deserve human rights and financial freedom and a party that stands up to authoritarians. We deserve to thrive, not just survive. And I plan to fight for those ideals both on the campaign trail and in Congress.
Okay,
if you want to know more about me and what I believe, you can go to catforillinois.com. I do need to mention that
Cat for Illinois.
campaigns cost money. And
It's KAT for Illinois. Look at this, Jimmy. Look.
She said go to catforillinois.com, and she spells cat with a K. But if you go to CAT, Cat for Illinois, nobody's bought that website. So I guarantee, I know what we could do, boss. We could buy, look at that, boss. A Cat for Illinois, CAT for Illinois.com is available. And she's telling people to go to Cat for Illinois, KAT for Illinois. And you know what we could do? We could buy Cat for Illinois, CAT for Illinois.com and put our website on there and make people go to the Bone Show.
Jimmy, that's the best idea I've ever heard. Best idea ever. She's telling people to go to Cat for Illinois, KAT for Illinois. We'll just go ahead and buy Cat, I'm so confused. We'll buy CAT for Illinois.com and then redirect it to our website. We'll get millions more listeners.
Hustle hard, hustle every single day.